in a unification fight between Junto Nakatani, who's 30-0 with 23 knockouts, the WBC champion, and Ryosuke Nishida, the IBF champion, who was 10-0 with 2 knockouts. This fight was supposed to be a one-sided knockout beatdown for Junto. It turned out to be everything but. Let's talk. Fight turned out to be an absolute barn burner. In round 1, Junto was aggressive, super aggressive, but so was Nishida. They were both aggressive. They were both landing big shots on each other. They came out as if this fight was a fight that they had already fought before. And they both knew each other. That's how they came out fighting. There was barely any jabs in this fight. Everything was power hooks, power rights. Both of these guys are southpaws. So they both came out and they both went for it. They both were landing big body shots in round 1. Junto went at him with big straights, big hooks, big shots to the body himself. Like everything was just looping big bombs, and they were landing a lot of bombs on each other, right? So round 1 they just went to war, basically. And it was just a whole bunch of body shots, a whole bunch of headshots. This was a fight. It wasn't really a boxing match per se, right? It was a fight until Junto started to feel the power that nobody thought Nishida had. Like, nobody really thought Nishida had power like that. But when Nishida landed a couple of good body shots that actually sort of, you saw the damage that it did. You saw it folded Junto. Like, he got caught with a body shot that like folded him, bro. Like, so, but round 1, I gave that one to Junto. He was the aggressor. Round 2, it was just more brawling. Like, those guys were just throwing shots at each other. It really wasn't per se a boxing match. It was more of a fight. It was boxing in here. Don't get it twisted. But it was more of a fight, man. And the body shots for Nishida that he was landing, man, he landed some serious body shots. But Junto just kept going with multiple big punches. Like, this was like a serious like low-key like war almost. It's like a low-key war, right? So I gave round 2 to Junto, right? I thought Junto was just he was more of the aggressor. He landed more of the shots. But it wasn't like Nishida was out of this fight. No, Nishida was right there. Junto was normally the bigger guy, the taller guy, the rangier guy. But he wasn't for Nishida. For Nishida, they was both basically the same exact thing, right? So I gave round 2 to Junto. Round 3, I felt like they both settled in a little bit more, right? I felt like they both settled in. And I felt like Nishida started to land big body shots, bro. Like, really big body shots. He was digging to the body on Junto. And I felt like the fact that he was digging to the body and Junto felt him, he started to move a little bit more than what I'm used to seeing Junto move, to the point where really Nishida's corner said that Junto was running, which I highly no, he wasn't running. He was moving a little bit more because he's normally the big puncher, right? And as the big puncher, he's normally the guy that people are running from or moving from. But when it came to Nishida wasn't fazed by, well, he was, but it looked like he wasn't fazed by the big shots that Junto was landing, right? So they wanted Nishida's team wanted Junto to stand there more, yelled at the man and said, stop running, right? But I felt like Nishida, although he got caught with some big shots, I felt like he did more work in round 3. So for me, round 3, I gave that one to Nishida, right? So I had it 2-1 after 3 rounds. Round 4, they went right back at it, throwing everything right back at it. And there was a lot of like they were like putting their heads against each other, right? So they would put their heads against each other when they get close to each other, and they would just go head to head and just bang, 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 just punching, just punching, punching. So I felt like that the rubbing of the heads had something to do with it. But by the end of round 4, like Nishida he had like a little hematoma or whatever they call it. Like he has like some abrasion, some welt, like his eye was starting to swell up a little bit, right? And I don't think that was from any head clash, although they said it was. I thought it was more so from them damn lefts that he was taking. Because he was catching some lefts, bro. He was eating some leather. He was eating some lefts, and Junto was just throwing them hoes. And the uppercuts that he was throwing, just constant uppercuts. Like, I'm talking like 4, 5, 6 uppercuts in a row. So I felt like yeah, the rubbing of the heads may have done something, but those straights coming with those hooks, those left hooks, nah, I feel like that's what did it. That's what got that eye lumped up for Nishida, right? I felt like coming out from round 5, it was more the same. So round 4, I gave that one to Junto. So I had it after 4 rounds. I had it 3 rounds to 2 for Junto, right? Round 5, Nishida came out digging to the body. He came out digging, but then Junto came right back with some crazy combinations. So Nishida was ripping to the body. He just kept going to the body, the body, the body, the body. He realized he had hurt. He realized he hurt Junto with body shots. He realized he hurt him, but no buts. He realized he hurt him. So when he came back, he just kept digging right to the body, like going body, body, body. Just kept going to the body, and every now and then he would come up over top, bing, with a left of his own, but he would just dig right back down to the body, digging, digging, digging. But yo, Junto got some serious heart, bro. He got some serious heart. So Junto was just overly aggressive with it. I mean, overly aggressive with the shots. And he didn't stop. Like by this time, by round 5, Nishida's eye was hella lumped. Bro, by round 5, his eye was hella lumped, y'all. I mean, lumped, bro, by round 5. And all Junto did is go right back, just multiple left hooks straight to that eye. Left, 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 just shot after shot after shot to the eye, whether it was blocked or whether it wasn't blocked. He didn't even care. He was just throwing, and that his Nishida's eye was just like, it was just like hanging out. And it didn't stop. Junto was targeting. All that did is put a target on that eye, bro. It just put a straight target on it, and Junto just was throwing everything. This man at one time threw 7 uppercuts in a row, yo. 7. I mean, just the same, just ding, 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 just the same punch over and over and over again. Like, jeez, East Christmas. But Nishida's eye was so lumped, but it didn't stop him from throwing punches. It didn't stop him from throwing. It didn't stop him from landing shots, going back to the body. It didn't stop. Both of these guys got hurt in this fight. Both of them. So for a guy who only has 2 knockouts to hurt the puncher, that lets you know it's not about whether you can get the knockout or not. It's about whether you have the correct punch placement, right? If your punch placement is correct, anybody can get knocked out. Even a guy with 2 knockouts can end up knocking out a guy with 23. And both of these guys were undefeated, right? So anything can happen. So after round 5, right? After round 5, I gave it to Junto. I thought Junto was just too much, bro. I thought Junto was just too much after round 5. And that eye, like, his eye was bad, bro. His eye was bad. Like, and Junto went right back to it. Like, there's no way this guy can see. There's no way. No way he could see. After round 5, nah, bro. Nah, he wasn't seeing anything from this side. Nothing. This was nothing. Yeah, it was all done, bro. It just straight lefts. Bing, 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 just constant lefts. And he didn't stop throwing them, bro. And he didn't stop throwing them. So after round 5, I already knew that this one was over with, bro. This one was over with. Like, when round 6 started and he just came in there and just started throwing shots, just targeting. I mean, man, Nishida has heart, bro. He has got some big heart, all right? But listen, bro, There was nothing he can do. He couldn't make the eye go away. Like he couldn't make the swelling go away. And Junto came out just throwing, just winging shots, and he looked like hella like not as sharp as I'm used to seeing Junto, right? He was just winging shots. He started just winging them, right? And he missed some shots super wide. I mean, super wide, but he didn't even care. He was still throwing them. Dude, gas tank was crazy. He was just letting them shots, letting them go. Missing like the widest I've ever seen him miss, but it didn't even matter to him. He was just throwing on that eye. He was just trying to land on that eye. That eye was closed, y'all. Like it was closed. So by round 6, they went right back at the war, throwing big right hooks. Junto landed some big left hooks. And then he came out with some double straights. Bro, there was barely 0 jabs in this fight. I mean, 0. And if they told you there was jabs in this fight, somebody was lying to you, bro. There was barely no, I think I probably saw 2 jabs. I probably saw maybe 2, maybe 3 max. Everything was just hooks. Everything was just straights, bombs, hooks to the body, hooks up to the top. Like everything was just that. Like there was nothing. It was just all it was an outright fight, bro. It was an outright fight. Nishida didn't stop though. He didn't stop. He kept throwing shots. Nishida stepped to him even though he couldn't see out of one of his eyes. And that wasn't even, this is not even a conversation. That man could not see, y'all. He could not see. He could see like one of his eyes was like this and the other one was, it was like that. He was fighting like that and still fought off of sheer heart and sheer will, bro. But I was super impressed with Nishida, bro. I was super impressed. I didn't expect him, with only having 2 knockouts, y'all. With only having 2 knockouts. In 10 fights, 2 knockouts. I wasn't expecting him to, I mean, the fight ended up getting like stopped right after the 6th round, right? It ended up getting stopped after the 6th round. It's because of the eye, right? So I'm okay how it played out, but yo, I give Nishida respect, bro. I give Nishida hella props, bro, because Nishida never stopped. So he never stopped at all, never one time, bro. Just an outright war. Really, really good fight to watch. And it was a fight, not a boxing match. It was a fight. Nishida never quit. It was the eye, bro. It was the eye. But he never quit though. He fought straight. He tried to fight through it. Junto was really like that, bro. He really liked that. Definitely like that. And I can't wait to watch him fight Inoue. That's gonna be one of those dudes is going to sleep. Like this is not going to the cards, bro. Junto and Inoue is not going to the cards if Inoue gets past MJ, right? If he gets past MJ, that's the fight. That's the only fight to make, and that's what I'm looking forward to. But salute to Junto for unifying the WBC and the IBF titles, man. Salute to Junto, bro. He put on a phenomenal performance, man. I was impressed. They both went to war. It was a really good fight. And I'm looking for, bro, I want to see Nishida fight. I want to see Nishida fight again. I'm not even going to hold you. That was a good ass fight, bro. That was a good ass fight. But anyways, man, salute to Junto. We on to the next, man. BFTB, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.